it's turned into a second career for me. I mean, I was in the union for about 16 years, when I was doing industrial high construction, sewage treatment plants, refineries, bridges.
So do you get paid from them from the injury on top of bouncing, or is it separate?
I got a settlement. I was on disability for 6 years. But working under the table, I got to throw this warning out to you club workers out there. You're not paying any Social Security, and
it seems sweet at the time, doesn't it?
It does. But I'm 70 now, and my Social Security doesn't even pay my rent because I've worked for 32 years under the table for cash. So there's something to think about. You're going to get old. Everybody that's lucky gets old. If you're not, the alternative is not very much fun. Not very much fun.
I'd like to get as many years out of this life as possible.
Yeah, when we were younger and rowdier, and I didn't think we would live to be C40.
Nope, not because I'm 21 to be honest.
Everybody in this business, right?
Everybody in this business figured you're going to die young, leave a beautiful corpse, or at least die young.
Yeah. I didn't think I lived to be 21. Then I don't think I lived to be 25. It was like, I want to be 30. And then it was like, and then I was like, wow, 40's right around the corner.
Yeah, I might have to start replanning.
So, make some provisions, pay yourself, do something. I've been fortunate in this business because 32 years is a lot of longevity. I'm probably the oldest bouncer. As far as I know, I'm the oldest bouncer in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
And I'm also the longest steadily working bouncer in the Bay Area.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I have trained crews, I've trained people, I've been head of security, I've been soldiering, and I love the job. I'm real good at it. I wish it paid more, but so it's worked out really well for me. I have 3 children, and it allowed me to be with them today, pick them up from school and hang with them all day, and then when they went to bed, then I would go to work, and and then when I'd get home and take, they'd get them up and get them off to school, and then I'd sleep during the day, and it was so critical for me to be involved in my children's life when they were growing up and being there for them and being present. There's one of the,
how is bouncing like parenting?
Because we're dealing with a bunch of little kids who were self-centered, egotistical.
But what did bouncing have you when you were dealing with your kids? What lessons were you like? I know this dude. I know how to. Like with my kid, I'm super calm. I'm like, My wife will get riled up, but I'm like, no, this isn't a drunk. This isn't a drunk dude spitting on me. You're not gonna.
You just something. And we all have flashpoints.
Yeah,
we all have flashpoints. But I'm learning patience, and that's a tough lesson to learn. Tough lesson to learn patience. You just can't let things rile you. You can't take it personally.
It cannot be easy to get a rise out of.
Yeah, you can't let people rattle you, because once you rattle, then they control you.
Yeah.
They control you. Once they control your emotions, once they make you mad, once they upset you, then they're in control of you. And I'm very much against being in control, having anybody else control me.
Yeah, a friend of mine was a bouncer for a long time, and he's a bouncer not for a long time, but for a few years. I kept telling him, I'm like, you're just too easy to get a rise out of.
Yeah.
Like, you got to find a different career, because this is not for you, because you're too easy to get a rise out of. Little things that you're automatically flashing and you're hot.
Yep.
It's the same thing. I talked to my lady about it. It's like, don't make mountains out of molehills. Don't make the problem. Don't exacerbate the issue. You can't exacerbate it. Let it go. Let it go. Someone's cut you off. There's no need to ride them next to them and yell on them stuff. It's just like, kind of let them pass on.
Let them go their way. You still got your own path to go. But yeah, if you can't rattle easily. People who get fired up don't last very long.
I know. We see them come through and they go.
They come and they go. They come and they go.
No, they don't.
Well, listen, Gary, it's been great having you. Thank you so much for coming.
my brother. Thank you.
And I got an idea, and I'll mention it now on camera. You have all that collection of tapes of interviews.
Yeah.
You want to come and introduce them with us, and then we'll play them on our channel?
I would love to do
I
that.
think it'd be super fun.
Yeah,
We
it
can
would
go through
be
them
awesome.
as like retro something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Because, you know, I've got everything. I got to.
And you can introduce them and just be like, here's who, because we don't know these guys. you know?
Yeah, Sam Craig. There's a lot of them.
yeah.
You know, Sam Craig,
Yeah.
Steve Washington.
I probably
You
do.
know, a lot of the old Trocadero, DNA,
Oh, yeah.
Cat Club. You know, they were all sister clubs back in the day. You know,
Yeah.
and
Funny that you mentioned One Step. I went to high school in San Jose. That was
Yeah.
the club out there we went to. One
Step
Step Beyond.
Beyond.
Yep.
that was John Nady's
I
club.
used to love that club.
Yeah.
That was the club out there.
That was John Nady's club.
One Step Beyond. One Step.
Omni and
Yeah.
the Stone in San Francisco. Good clubs. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Great.
much.
All right.
Damn.
Fade to black.
Man, that was such a welcome.
Yeah, that was
That
awesome.